Every story carries a lesson. Welcome to True Wisdom Tales.
John Carter never planned to become the man he turned into. There was a time when he laughed easily, played with his son Noah every evening, and held his wife Emily with love and warmth. But life has a strange way of testing people, losing his job, drowning in bills, and constantly feeling like a disappointment pushed John into a dark corner of himself, one filled with anger, frustration, and silence. Slowly, without realizing it, he started failing the people he loved most. He snapped over small things, missed family dinners, forgot promises. Some nights he came home so tense that even Noah stopped running to the door to greet him. Emily tried to talk to him, tried to remind him of who he used to be, but John was too lost inside his own storm to listen, until one night, after another argument, Emily's voice broke in a way he had never heard before. "John," she whispered, "you, Rayward thing US, you're hurting yourself. We can't live like this anymore." Those words cut deeper than any insult. The next morning, Emily packed a small suitcase and took Noah with her. As the door closed, John stood frozen in the empty hallway, the silence pressing against him. He looked around at the house that used to feel alive. Now it was nothing but walls and quiet. That was the moment something shattered inside him. For the first time in years, John cried. Not out of anger, but out of guilt. He finally saw the damage he had caused. That night, sitting alone on the couch, he found an old family photos. The three of them at the beach, Noah laughing on John's shoulders, Emily smiling next to them. John touched the picture gently, and the truth hit him like a hard punch. If I don't change now, I'm going to lose them forever. And that fear became the spark he needed. The journey wasn't easy. John didn't know where to begin, but he started anyway. He joined therapy, sat through anger management sessions, stopped drinking, woke up early for morning runs. He found a new job. Nothing fancy, but honest work. Each day, he forced himself to face the version of him he hated most. And slowly, painfully, he changed. Every night he whispered the same sentence. I will become the father my son can look up to. 3 months later, with trembling hands, he knocked on the door of Emily's sister's house. Noah opened it. The boy looked unsure, almost scattered. John didn't try to hug him, didn't make promises he couldn't keep. He simply said, I'm trying, buddy, and I'm not giving up. Noah didn't speak, but he didn't close the door either. A small step, but a real one. Days turned into weeks. John kept showing up, helping Noah with homework, listening more than talking, controlling his temper, respecting Emily's space. Trust didn't rebuild in a day, but slowly, the ice began to melt. Then one evening, Noah handed John a simple drawing, the two of them holding hands. Dad, will you stay like this forever? John's eyes filled with tears. I'll spend my whole life proving it. Months passed. Healing wasn't perfect, but it was real. Then one spring morning, Emily finally said the words John had only heard in his dreams. We're coming home. John didn't celebrate loudly. He simply held her hand and whispered, Thank you for giving me another chance. Because he knew the truth. Getting his family back wasn't the end of the journey. It was the beginning of a new one. He wasn't trying to be perfect anymore. He was trying to be present. Ending message: John didn't become a hero because he never failed. He became a hero because he faced his failures head-on and chose to rise above them. Greatness doesn't come from perfection. It comes from responsibility, from courage, from the willingness to change, even when it hurts. If a man who once lost everything can rebuild his life piece by piece, then so can you. Your mistakes don't define you. Your comeback does. Your story isn't over. Not yet.
Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom.